You tell us, first of all, what are the predictions and the information that you have got on the basis of which you are basically, taking these steps?
See, the IMD prediction is that the landfall would be on 15th, that is tomorrow in the evening, with a wind speed of between 125 to 30 and a gusting speed of 150. So, keeping that in mind, our focus now is to undertake maximum evacuation. Almost 45,000 people have been evacuated to safer areas, and the effort is to undertake and complete this task as early as possible. Post landfall, we will have an appreciation of the ground situation, and there is likelihood of inundation and flooding in some areas, especially the Kutch region, where there is likely to be heavy rainfall. And we accordingly would be placing our deployment there in the near vicinity of such areas, so that if required, the action is taken without delay.
So we have been given a possible tangent, on the basis of which the cyclone is moving forward. If talking about the areas that are going to be the most affected areas, what are those areas? If you can, just highlight those areas. And also, you talked about some low-lying villages. What is the condition there?
The focus is on the Kutch and the Saurashtra region, which is likely to be most affected. And apart from this, there are 8 districts which are vulnerable. So focus is on those areas, and deployment is focused on those places. The state has identified about 442 low-lying villages, and it is incumbent on us to undertake the evacuation from these areas so that the damage is kept to the minimum.
Let's talk about the teams as well. So we have the map, and if on the basis of this map, if you can talk to us about the deployment. We are seeing Kutch region, Rajkot region. If you can just make us understand this particular map and also the deployment.
So as you can see, the thrust area is the Kutch and the Saurashtra region. So we have maximum deployment there in the Kutch, in the Dwarka Devbhoomi, and basically these are the areas where maximum evacuation has been carried out.
These are 18 teams, if I'm not wrong. NDRF has basically deployed 18 teams, and on the basis of which, in Kutch you have 4 teams and 2 are en route, means these teams are reaching the particular place. This Saurashtra region is going to be the most affected, if I'm not wrong.
The Kutch region, yes.
Kutch region,
yeah.
And you have 18 teams as of now.
18 teams are there in the 8 districts, which are the most vulnerable.
Sir, what about the coordination and also, other agencies that are working in this whole process?
We have excellent coordination with all the agencies. The central agencies includes the Coast Guards, the Army, Navy, Air Force, the state, the various agencies of the state, the administration, the police. So all are in sync with the requirements, and it is our effort to ensure that there is minimum damage, and action is taken well before the landfall.
So we saw some visuals by the Coast Guard where people were evacuated using the helicopters. As far as these equipments are concerned, so what are the kind of equipments that NDRF is using in this whole process?
NDRF has got boats where there is a flooding. We deploy boats, and post landfall, when there would be obstruction to the roads because of the falling of the trees, we use cutters, chainsaws, and all these tools and equipments are available with us.
All right, thank you so much, sir. So once again, in next 24 hours, we are expecting that this cyclone will be hitting Gujarat, and specifically, if this is the map, this is the tangent on the basis of which this cyclone will be moving forward. Kutch is the region that is going to be the most affected. In fact, the whole Saurashtra region is going to be the most affected region, and we have been given to understand that post the particular hit, we can expect some sort of rainfall and also the flood-like conditions in the area. But as of now, NDRF is fully prepared, and they are saying that they have deployed all their advanced equipments in the region to help people and for the evacuation process specifically.